streak of 3.
Well, I'm still
It's okay. No.
What did that say?
No!
It is sometimes acceptable to plagiarize.
That would have been
What?
funny if somebody got that
I'm
one.
13.
I should have got
Yeah, someone's taking their crumbles. That would have been economist.
I mean, I knew that, yeah.
It's okay. I mispronounced
It's
possibly.
probably
I got
gonna be whatever I didn't do.
Yes, I did it. I was good. I got
And then Tara's gonna surpass
So,
me, and I'm gonna decide.
In economics, we look at how do we choose to use our resources, because
Yeah.
everything is scarce, right? Even y'all, when it comes time to studying for a test, like how many of y'all have ever had multiple tests on a single day?
Yeah.
I've
Do
had
you
like
study
3
for
at
those
once.
tests equally?
No.
No, you choose to use your time, which is your resource, in a specific way to help you maximize your total number of points on those tests, right? So if there's a test, a subject that you're really good at, do you need to study for it as much?
Well, no.
If it's something that you're really good at,
Oh, no.
no. But if you're struggling in class, should you spend more time studying for that test?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same
No,
thing that,
you don't.
Mike, that's the same thing that economists study. Scarcity and how we use our resources.
Just information. Plagiarism
Awesome.
is information.
It's okay, Danica. I have an answer streak of 1.
How are you still on your
DA.
Who's Adam Smith?
Adam Smith was in your textbook.
That's a
Never
full word.
was.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
You know
He
what?
wrote the book, The Wealth of Nations.
Oh.
Well, then, oh, did
You
I
should
picked it
say
right.
it there.
Oh, I
earlier.
just saw it wrong.
Confident
As
in my
soon as
answer,
you-
did
What is
I-
that?
Laissez-faire.
Are you blind?
Ah!
I did that.
I got it right.
What is that?
Yes. I don't have the books at
I
home.
did
Okay. Laissez-faire
I did that.
is a French word that means let it be. Okay?
Like the Beatles song.
Yes, like the Beatles song. But it's talking about how the government should let it be. They shouldn't get involved in things and try to manage things. They should let it be. And then Adam Smith essentially said the government should play referee. Right?
But then we get corporations.
Huh?
But then we get corporations.
Yes, but they should still play referee so that the corporations still have to
Oh.
obey the rules that the referee
Oh. I thought you were
imposes.
talking about communism.
No,
Okay.
no, but the government should not like be an active player,
Oh, okay.
right? They shouldn't take the role of the team. They should take the role of the referee. Just keep the rules.
How? What is chronology? Why
Make sure to read the.
Oh,
everything
no, I
fully.
don't like that.
Yeah, who got that wrong?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Agua map.
Is it?
What is blue? There is no kind of that map.
An elevation map? Yeah, there are.
Your streak is over.
That's a special purpose map.
You've never
But who
seen
got that
like
wrong?
elevation map where it's like purple in like the China region and stuff.
It's okay.
No, I'm not.
Or the contour lines.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
right.
no.
It's flipped.
That was a
No,
good
I didn't.
question.
What? It's hard to
What?
answer. I wasn't even answering.
I was trying to read
I'll
it.
go back in and adjust the time for that question to be a little bit longer. That was a question I borrowed from someone else's Kahoot. Using the question bank.
It should be fast.
Okay.
People need to think on their feet.
I'm not taking credit for it.
They need to.
Plagiarism.
I didn't even get a chance to read the question.
I just do that. I got it.
I don't know.
I don't know what a majority is.
What's
majority or a plurality?
I would just assume. I have no idea what.
We don't even know what that is. What?
We didn't talk about that here?
Everybody got
Oh
it
my gosh,
Okay.
I should have cheated.
Okay, sorry, that was a question, I got it confused with, my 7th grade plan, we talked about it there.
wrong.
So,
Yeah, nobody got that.
but we'll be covering it later on, that's why I was thinking that we had talked about it here. Okay, so a majority, what percentage do you need to make up a majority?
50.
50 plus
1.
1, right? Something greater than 50%, okay? A
23.
plurality, you just need to have the largest share. So if you have an election, like let's say that map or that graph right there was the result of an election. We had 4 candidates and that's how they came out. Okay? Did anyone get a majority here? Did anyone have 50 more greater than 50%? No. So no one got a majority.
Oh,
But-
I heard about this before.
But this person got
The
a plurality.
Plurality.
They were the largest share.
I
Right? And so when this happens in our political system in elections, typically what we have is a runoff, right? And which 2 colors would go into a runoff in this?
Third, blue and green.
Blue and green. Blue and green would go into the runoff, okay?
And blue.
And that would eventually, and that system would force someone to get a majority. Because then if you're just choosing between 2 choices, is someone gonna have a majority? Yeah. Unless you have a tie, which is very unlikely.
I would like the 2.
One vote.
Apparently, there have been several American elections. That
You can have a tie in the electoral college, but not popular. But we've had instances in presidential elections. I don't think there's been an exact tie. I'd have to go back and check on that. But there has been cases where no candidate has gotten a majority of the electoral votes. And our Constitution says when that happens, the House of Representatives votes and decides who becomes president.
Oh, that's kind of.
So what if no one or one person ran for president?
I don't think that's.
That's never happened. And
What if?
it will not happen.
That's not.
Yeah, people are too bright.
Huh?
Right.
Oh, I think I'm getting this mixed up with something else. Because there's another.
What?
Okay.
True.
Because I know there's another thing that's really similar but not quite. It's conclusion. They're
Okay.
very similar but
Yes.
not.
I don't know how.
But a generalization, is that a broad statement or a specific statement?
Kind of
Broad. It's a very broad statement. Houston is wet, right? That's a pretty broad statement.
hot.
Are we always wet? No.
What?
That's a generalization. That Houston is wet. Okay.
Can I see the leaderboard for a second?
Wow.
I'm about to lose.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know.
I remember reading.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
I
got it.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Plagiarism is not bad.
Pick. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
All of them.
man, that ain't.
All of them are plagiarism, right?
Unless I'm
Okay.
this.
How is green plagiarism?
All right, so I'll go through. Okay, using another writer's exact words without quotation marks. That's plagiarism. You're not
They
using
plagiarize
credit.
differently.
Paraphrasing someone's ideas using very similar language, like replacing the with a, or like when you just change little words like that. You're essentially
that-
plagiarizing those because those aren't your ideas. You're adjusting theirs. Okay, and then. Green, using another writer's words or ideas without in-text citation. So when you don't put a citation next to another person's words or ideas,
I meant to say
what are
that.
you
Blue.
portraying
My
it
fault,
as?
I
I thought it said with
Yours.
citation, so that's how
You're portraying it as yours.
I meant to say blue, but that's wrong. How-
Yeah. Yeah. No one chose blue though. Right?
Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping.
Oh.
The history book, second. Oh, my fault.
Super cut.
Answer it before the question, before the answer.
I already knew it.
Yeah.
Am I still first?
400 points, Tara.
What?
You're 400 points behind Discord.
Yeah, let's go.
Where's your
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel like one of I feel like some of these are mixed.
Or I could just.
Yes, but if at the college level,
Sure.
right?
I didn't think about this one.
Well, explain. Yeah, explain.
Yes. At the college level, they
Let's go.
they could choose
Hey,
to
now it's
kick
only
you out.
100. No. Yeah. 100,
Well, but
right?
still about 400.
That's a whole thousand.
400.
That's
No,
about
that's
nine.
like 500. Wait, that's
What?
like 600.
You have to answer quicker.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Oh god, no. No. Oh wait, I'm right. Never mind.
I'm right.
I thought I got that wrong.
If someone said,
Alright, now they're gonna pass me up. Oh wait, what? Let's go.
Discord must have a higher streak than you, Tara.
I have a streak of 6.
I have a streak of 3.
Oh.
You have to answer the
What are the lines?